Hey, welcome back, everybody. This is Mike Brenner coming to you with the Brenner Blast, Friday afternoon, January 26th. We're rolling into the weekend. Right now, guys, just to give you an update, there's a lot of books that are hanging -4.5 favoring the Patriots. I put my pick out there earlier, but I'm going to put it out again. I'm from Philadelphia. I bleed Philadelphia green, but in this business, you better separate your heart from your head. If not, it's going to cost you a lot of money. So I'm able to do that. I put my pick out the other day. I locked in the Patriots -5, but if you can grab it today, if you haven't already, take it at 4.5. It never hurts to get that insurance policy against the bookie. You know what, guys? I'm telling you, you give Bill Belichick and Tom Brady 2 weeks to break down any defense, they're going to get it done. They will take the strength of that defense and turn it into a weakness. Nick Foles, is he capable of going back-to-back games with that kind of performance? I don't think so. He's not had enough playing experience, and he certainly has not, even though he faced a Minnesota defense that I think might have been a little overvalued and a little bit overrated, all right, because he just picked them apart just like Drew Brees did the second half of the week before. So forget about Minnesota, all right? You're talking about a Super Bowl winning team. Minnesota's never won a Super Bowl, so their defense and everything they did, it means nothing right now, absolutely nothing. But you're going against a team with a head coach that is a defensive guru, and he will take the strength of that Eagles defense and he will turn it into a weakness. And trust me, Tom Brady wants to take every advantage of every opportunity to win another ring. They're going to get it done. I look for them to beat the Eagles by 7 or more. Nothing personal. And for Philadelphia fans, guys, this is only on the betting end, okay? My heart's with Philadelphia, but my money is with New England. All right, before we get into tonight's picks, we got NBA and we got a college basketball pick. I want to talk about some overpaid athletes that underperform in the NBA that a lot of times cost us from cashing tickets. And I'm not exaggerating. This might blow your mind. I have always been a big advocate of performance type of contracts. If you perform, you get paid more. If you don't perform, you get paid less. Why they don't do that, I don't know. But look, here we go. Carmelo Anthony, the 12th highest paid player in the NBA. He's making $26 million this year. The guy's shooting only 42% from the field, averaging only 17 points a game, does not even know how to spell defense, let alone play defense. All right, those are the type of players that can cost you money. And then you're talking about the Cavaliers are looking to trade for George Hill. Are you kidding me? The guy's making $20 million this year. He averages 10 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists a game. What the hell do you want to trade for that guy for? And I know sometimes it has to do with the surrounding cast, but if you're getting paid $20 million, you better score more than 10 points a game in my book. All right, here we go. Alan Crabb of the Brooklyn Nets. He makes $19.3 million. He's averaging 11 points and 3 rebounds, 4 assists per game. All right, he's a role player. He makes more than Kyrie, Kawhi Leonard, and John Wall. Are you kidding me? Alan Crabb. Holy cow, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. And then you've got Evan Turner, all right, Portland Trailblazers, the former #2 pick of the Philadelphia 76ers. This guy's making $17.1 million this year. Guess what? He's averaging 8 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. My God, I think I can get in there and do even better than that. And then you ready for this one? This might blow your mind. Timothy Mozgov, the ex-Cav, the ex-Laker, now playing with Brooklyn. Guess what he's taking home this year? $15.3 million. He's averaging 4 points, 3 rebounds, and 0.4 assists per game. Are you kidding me? My God. I'll tell you what, here's the next one. Ian Manahimi, however you pronounce it. He plays for Washington. He's making $16.6 million this year, averaging 3 points, 3 rebounds, and 0.4 blocks per game. All right, he's only playing 18 minutes per game. He's getting paid $16.6 million. Jesus, I wish I was a basketball player. And then here's one that's been a disgrace for several years. The New York Knicks, Joakim Noah, all right? He was decent with Chicago. He was great at University of Florida. But this kid's making $17.7 million to stay injured, sit home, and smoke marijuana all the time. For crying out loud, he's got 1.7 points per game, 2 rebounds a game, and 0.7 block shots. The guy is always hurt, but he's getting paid $17.7 million guaranteed this year. And then you look at the Lakers. Luol Deng, the guy was decent when he was with Chicago. He's making $17 $17.2 million this year. He averages, you ready for this? Don't let it knock your socks off. 2 points per game, 0 rebounds, and 1 assist. He's a bench player, and right now the Lakers have committed to younger players, so he's just sitting back collecting $17.2 million. And to top it off, my number one on the list, Chandler Parsons, a cancer. Another one that was with that Florida team with Joakim Noah. He was very good in college, all right, but when he stepped up into the pros, he was with Houston, he was with Dallas, and Mark Cuban said that was the biggest mistake he ever made. Well, Memphis turned around and signed him. He's making $23.1 million this year. All right, I don't have any stats because the guy doesn't play. He stays hurt, stays hurt, stays hurt. So be careful with those teams and those players when it comes time to betting, because something like that can definitely cause a ticket from cashing. All right, guys, let's get into it. We have got college basketball. Small teams, large profit. Brenner's pulling the trigger on an underdog tonight. That's right. Oakland is playing at Northern Kentucky. They're getting 7.5 on this game, but I think the advantage is with the first half getting 3.5. This is revenge for an earlier loss, 87-83 this year. They had a second half collapse after starting out the first half on the road. Okay, I mean at home very well, but then Northern Kentucky poured it on in the second half. I think Oakland goes on the road tonight and gets advantage in the first half. Pull that trigger, baby, with Oakland on the first half, plus 3.5 tonight in college basketball. All right, let's talk about some NBA action. Got 2 picks. I like both of them, and I like them a lot. Toronto is at home against Utah. Utah is so out of sync. They beat Detroit the other day, last time out, but by God, we're talking about Detroit. They shot under 40% and were out-rebounded 57-44 and still got the win. They're going up against Toronto. Now, this is the kind of teams Toronto does very well against. When it comes playoff time and they're playing those, quality East Conference teams, Toronto takes a shit. But against a team like Utah, they're going to get it done. They're focused right now. There's no Rodney Hood tonight for Utah. Pull the trigger, baby. Toronto Raptors on the full game, minus 7.5. And we're going to end it up tonight with our third pick, LA Clippers going to play Memphis. Memphis has 4 forwards that are banged up. 3 of them are out. 1 of them is questionable. The Clippers, you know what? I'll take Griffin and Jordan anytime over any 2 Memphis players, period. Bottom line. We're going to pull the trigger tonight, guys, on the full game, minus 3.5 with the LA Clippers. I like it. I think Jordan's going to have a big game because he wants to shine. Right now, he's on that trading block. A lot of teams looking at him. And Blake Griffin, he just wants to stay in the groove. I like that play. All right, let's recap the picks. College basketball, we're going to take Oakland in the first half tonight as an underdog, plus 3.5. We're going to take Toronto tonight on the full game against Utah, minus 7.5. And we're going to wrap it up with the LA Clippers at Memphis, winning the game on the full game, minus 3.5. All right, guys, let's get it done. Let's take the momentum tonight. Let's roll into the weekend, and let's beat this bookie and keep the edge. Again, Super Bowl betting, I am pulling the trigger, baby. New England Patriots, you can catch it now, minus 4.5. All right, guys, that's it for today. Have a great day. I want to thank everybody for all your support, all of your kind comments, and you know what? To the haters, the guys with the negative comments, I want to thank you too, because at least you're tuning in, because if we're making any noise, at least we're doing something right. But you know what? I get the frustration. I get it. My God, I'm right in the middle of this damn thing. It's a frustrating business. I said it yesterday. This is what we have chosen. So keep a positive attitude, all right? And if you go on a little low where we're losing some games, don't get negative. That does nothing but breed negativity inside of you. In the meantime, though, guys, all right, it's weekend time. Most importantly, pay it forward. Spend that quality time with family and help somebody else out. A complete stranger, for crying out loud. Do it. Try it. And if you think I'm crazy, you know what? I do it on a daily basis. If I could put a smile on somebody's face, I've done my job. It goes a long way, especially in this business. All right, guys, let's have a great weekend. Tune in tomorrow. We were going to have the NFL breakdown today with Couch Potato Quarterback, but we're going to regroup on Monday and do that video as we pour into Super Bowl week. In the meantime, though, bet responsible, beat your bookie, and build that bank back up with Brenner, because we're going to get it done. And don't forget, that Brenner Blast is coming to you, baby, win or lose, because there ain't no quit on this team.